All right. Haven't made too many videos lately about the Peterbilts. It's cold outside. Everything that I currently own is in here, staying warm. Got fenders on the 389. They're not like, super cool stainless fenders, but they're super practical. And when you hit them with a low boy, they they bend back. So that's what I like about them. I've had them on the old truck for years. Always worked really well. Maybe not the prettiest thing, but they're cheaper and they just take more abuse. So I still have the old 379. I did not sell it. I've had a lot of people asking on the old video if it's still sold. It is not sold. I almost sold it. Everybody kind of yelled at me for selling it, and I don't know. Something my gut said keep it. So I've made bad decisions before. I should really get rid of it, but for now it's here. Maybe we sell the white truck, but I doubt it at this point. The old green truck is gone. I did sell that, but it might actually be coming back. Guy I sold it to now wants to get rid of it because some things changed for him. So anyhow, onto the day cab, the little big hood day cab. It's coming together. I mean, it's more further together than it's been in a while. Engine's in. Obviously it's painted. I'm not sure if I did a video on the paint job or not. I know I posted some pictures and stuff, but truck's painted. It's got stripe, just like the old orange truck. Engine is in. Trans is in. We threw everything in all at once. Working on getting all the wiring harness kind of where it needs to be. New battery box, new batteries, air tank straps are on. We have no fuel tanks. We haven't gotten that far. The inside of the truck is pretty much stripped out because it was sitting at the paint shop for probably 6 months last year. And, obviously not going to worry about that until it actually runs. So motor's in. It did crank. I did get it to crank just a few minutes ago. Hopefully we can get all the wiring buttoned up and get this thing fired up pretty soon. With any kind of luck, she'll be running. I shouldn't say she'll be running down the road. She'll be driving around by springtime, I hope. I'm tired of pushing this thing around. It's been in my shop for a bunch of years. So once we get it fired up, make sure the engine runs right, which it should. Don't know why it wouldn't. I guess that'd be my fault if it doesn't, but should run right. Hopefully it does. Make sure that we just want to fire it up and just, let it run just a few minutes, a few seconds, 30 seconds or something, because we don't have any coolant. Obviously, there's no radiator hooked up to it, but once everything seems like it's going to work, we'll get a new radiator for it, and we'll stick that in. I'm not putting the old radiator in, and then we'll really let it run once we have all the coolant system hooked up and everything. So that is the update. It'll be nice once it's done. I'm tired of looking at the thing. But as for the white truck, we did put a hitch on the back when we bought it. Put new light bar on the back, mud flaps, fenders. It did have a couple stainless fenders over the lift axle, which were about falling off. So I replaced them as well. I haven't done too much. I like to paint it. It needs a little body work here and there. I like to change those fuel tanks. Those are 23-inch fuel tanks. They look kind of dumb on the thing. It's a heavy haul truck. It ain't nothing spectacular, but it's fairly nice. It's got a brand new, fresh Caterpillar engine in it. I made videos about this before. So it runs pretty good. It's definitely a little slower than the old truck. The old truck gears a little faster, but it pulls a lot better. I mean, it's built for pulling heavy stuff, so that's to be expected. There's the old orange truck. Sits in here in a warm shop and has a pretty good life. It might go out to the paint shop and get some stuff fixed on it while it's sitting around. But for now, we're gonna try to get this thing fired up shortly. There's the hood. You really can't tell anything because it's sitting on a pallet there. But, you know, turn your phone. Little big hood. It'll be cool when it's done. So that's the update. Farm tractor's in the shop in case we get a blizzard, which it's kind of like one of them things. If I don't hook up the stuff, we'll get a blizzard. But if I do, well, we won't. And so far, that's held out to be true. So that's why that's like that. There you go. See you guys.